Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last Friday of June. Friday Night Live. How you all doing? Are you ready for? Can you believe June is going to be done after this weekend? Whew, crazy stuff. But let's get things started out like we always do, raising them up. Let me just double check here. Looks like I'm coming through. I got a new microphone, so just got to make sure it's working. Anyway, glad you're all here. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. We are coming off last week's Firewood Frenzy Eve live stream, which was a heck of a good time up at the hotel. We are inside tonight because Mother Nature once again is deciding to give us some rain. That is, that's all it has been doing. Rain, 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 and more rain. Jared is trying the captain and... Wait, is it wild cherry? You got wild cherry? I hope so. You're going to like it. Outdoors in the 608, the York Woods. Who else we got in here? Dean! Outside in Michigan. How you doing? Adirondack Woodsman is here. Tim and Old Saws. I saw you fly by. Don Slate and Timon, of course. Let's see. Let me just scroll back here. Mystery Gardener. How the heck are you? I hope everything is going well over there across the pond. The Minnesota youngster. Got to meet the Minnesota youngster last week. James Baton. They're not on the wall. That is a stand. That is the stand for the small wood. It's a mannequin. might be hard to tell the 3 dimensions of it. Maybe I'll bring her over here in a little bit. We'll see. But they're not hanging on the wall. They're holding up the mini firewood rack. She actually has a name. Maybe I will disclose that later. Let's see. All right. I scrolled back, and now I'm behind. But, again, welcome. If you're new here, let us know. Jump into the chat. Say hello. Get to know some of these other wild woodhounds. And if you have a question, you can put a Q in front of it. And that kind of helps me sometimes pick it out of the chat. Not always. Can't guarantee. But give her a try. Right there. Like coming up. Where is that? I just saw Adirondack Woodsman. Ooh, he threw a couple Qs and the @ So it really jumps out at me. Ron Brooks wanted me to say hi to everyone. Well, hopefully Ron is doing good. Thanks for that. Bill Irwin, how are you doing? Daniel Atkins. You may or may not have heard, but Daniel Atkins, he's going through some what do they call that? Buyer's remorse. A few years out, he ran a 500i last weekend, and now I think I saw his 462 up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. He's getting ready to switch over to the 500i. That's the rumors I heard anyway. That was the big news coming out of Tazapalooza. Are you going to put your logo on the mini firewood stand? I'm not sure. I may for a couple, but I think for right now, I'm just going to, I don't want to distract from how nice the Back 40 mini firewood looks in there. And plus, I don't know. Sometimes I think branding things like that is good, but I think sometimes it's also good to just, let it speak for itself just as it is. Yeah, Daniel Atkins. If you're in the Pacific Northwest and you want to pick up a 462, Daniel Atkins might have one for you. Around the Yard. Good evening. Around the Yard. Brent and his wife had a heck of a time at the Frenzy. The little boss man was down there. I don't know what it was, but little boss man sure was. He was all around the yard with Around the Yard last weekend. Hey, we just had a coin come down in the cup. Where did that go? I gotta bring that out here. Darren! All right, let's bring out. Well, let's do it. Let's just bring out the ladies. Darren, I'm not gonna try saying your last name. Super chat with the corn in the cup. Holy crap! Now they're just coming like crazy. Thank you very much. What? Who else do we have in here? We had. All right, Darren. Oh, and Captain Jack, Log Cabin Firewood, dropped a frickin' bomb. Cheers, Dan, and everyone else. Only water here, though. Hope everyone is doing great. And we had also Feel Good Firewood. I got to meet them last weekend as well. Great to meet you at the Frenzy. The kids had a great time getting to know Little Boss Man. All right, so all those coins and bombs. Cheers. Thank you very much. Yes, there was all kinds of Feel Good Firewood was there. That was great. It was just it was a lot of fun. Goobs Outdoors. I will take credit for Daniel running his first 500i. That is good. Like I said, I heard that he's going to be getting one. Tim Stout. I like your salute to small wood you have in the Woodyard. You mean the mascot? Are you talking about the mascot? Thank you very much, Mystery Gardener. It is awesome. It is. I've only had a few chances to use it, but it's making a huge difference. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. The Hogs Logs is here. Good evening. Timon. Outdoors with Larry and Robin. Bert's Custom Cuts. He was at the Frenzy as well. Shotlift Family Farms. Hello. Good evening. He was at the Frenzy. John. How are you doing? What's going on? You didn't expect to see me watching from this angle. Oh, over on the book. Hey, wherever you're able to tune in from, does not matter. All right, I gotta get caught up here. Rogala's here. Rick's Outdoors here. The Rusty Garage. Franklin Outdoors. Man, oh man. Oh, and we're gonna bring the ladies out one more time. I think we are. Where are they? There they are. Because Marlon last week dropped the flippin' huge bomb to end the show. Thank you once again for that, Marlon, and thank you for almost the first one this week. Cheers, my friend. Only a few more months. A few more months. In fact, I believe at the end of July, we are going to be kicking off a little something. I'm still debating on the name, but I think I'm just going to go with The Road to Bunyan is going to begin in August. There's going to be some stuff going on leading up to that first weekend in October. The Paul Bunyan Show. It is going to be, I think, well, I'm going to try to make this year once again bigger and better than last year. And that is where, you know, a lot of us get to see each other, like, all together hanging out at the Bunyan Show. I don't yet. When is Boonville? That's in August, I think. I'm not going to be able to make Boonville. But the road to Bunyan will begin. The back 40, back to Bunyan. I still don't know which one to do. What to call it. Back to Bunyan or the road to Bunyan. All roads lead to Bunyan. Well, Joe has his all roads lead to Ohio. So that's why I was going to kind of go with the road then to Bunyan. But maybe I'll just be the back 40 back to Bunyan. I don't know. Miller Stumps and Firewood. Good evening. Shotlift Family Farms. Are Bob and Chris here? What are their thoughts on the frenzy? I'm not sure if they were here. I know, oh, Todd's outside again is here. Good evening, Todd. How was the rest of your road trip out of the Great Land up here, heading south? I know when I talked to him I talked to Bob on Saturday evening, and they were happy, even with the way the weather, the weather, it is what it was. But yeah, it was make the most of the weather, and I think the turnout was good considering the weather. And I don't know, I had a good time. Hopefully everybody else that was there had a good time. Everyone I talked to said they did. Minnesota youngster, he had a good time. So I don't know. I think it was a lot of fun. Just again, seeing people, meeting new people I haven't met before. I mean, that's always a plus and always fun. Today is Paul Bunyan Day. It is? Is that right? Lily's Farm and Firewood. Hey, there's no late. You're only late if you missed it altogether. Breezing to Bunyan. Ooh. Ralph Carnegie, how are you doing? Oh, and I forgot to mention, where the heck is it? Tonight, wait a minute now. Yeah. Tonight I am using the 16.9 fluid ounces, or the 1.05 pint, or the 500 milliliter bottle of Wild Cherry Pepsi. For those that saw yesterday's video. And the other thing I will mention about that is, why can't they just put in the manual, instead of 1.58 gallons, just put 1 or 6 quarts? Because you can't get 1.58 gallon jugs. I just don't get it. Yes, log cabin firewood. Well, I'll give you a little hint. When you show up on Friday at noon, don't crack the cooler. Wait till the evening so you're not day drinking all day long. That'll be one thing. Back with the Jedi. Rick's Outdoors. I have been trying to send as much rain south and east as I can. because it has been, I think this June has got to set a record. I think we have had to have set a record for how much rain we received. It's just been, it seems like every other day raining, and heavy rain. No, they don't make 6 quarts. That's what I'm saying. You can only, it's like there's no rhyme or reason. It's just, in the manual they tell you gallons or liters, and then you get to the store and they don't have gallons or liters, they have quarts. And then Siri, I asked my phone and she tells me the wrong amount, because apparently 1.58 gallons is actually 6.32 quarts. Like if you want to get real specific. So I don't even think I put enough in. I don't think I put enough oil in. But I checked the level yesterday and it was fine. So. How's the small firewood side doing? Very well. In fact, I'm actually getting a little nervous on my inventory. But luckily, I've got that secret stash set aside. But yeah, last week was my busiest week I think I've had. So it's going really good. It's going good. Ben, he just got here, but we're not talking fluids for the body. We're talking oil. Yeah. But that's the thing. Beavertown Outdoors. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think it is 6 quarts is 1.5 gallons, but it calls for 1.58 gallons. No. You leave that Canadian beer up there. We need Captain Jack to be functioning Friday night and Saturday. We can't be getting too crazy. We don't want to get although I think we're locked in with the hotel. Like I think most of the people staying I think the entire hotel is probably just full of woodhounds. So I think we're good with the hotel. But yeah, we still don't want to get too crazy. We don't want to get a bad reputation. Yadkin Valley Outdoors. How are you doing? Oh, wait a minute. What? Daniel Atkins tried the coconut Dr. Pepper. It was like drinking an almond joy. Yes, it does. That is what it was like, but it was. Well, did you have any rum mixed in with it? If you didn't mix any rum in, then yeah, that was your missing ingredient. Hey, there's some good news. All right. The firewood stand, this is the time of the year they're picking up. This is generally a pretty busy week. 4th of July. Looks like, oh, it looks like you're going to be restocking it. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, get it stocked up. Because I think all next week. When is the 4th? Thursday. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm beat. Neighbor Doug. Well, this is my concern. This is why I gotta figure out the I gotta figure out the right game plan for Bunyan. Ooh. And Mount Tammany Ridge is back from Facebook on the tube. Yeah, it's just crazy how I keep seeing comments about how hot it is and how long it's been since a lot of you have had rain, and it's just one of those crazy patterns that's going on. I mean, we'll probably now go, we could end up where July we don't get any rain hardly at all, but this June, whew, it was a soaker. Gringo Pines GP, the Southwest Woodhound. How is everything down there? All the fires under control, Gringo? Everything back to normal? I don't know if that big storm made it over your way or not. I know you said I think you said it wasn't going to, but you might be seeing some effect of it. I am 8 minutes early to the bottom of the hour. But since I am measuring tonight in milliliters, it's all right to be a little early for round 2. See, now, liters, the only thing I'm familiar with as far as measurements in liters is the 1.75 liters. Right there. Right? Is that what this is? That's what they used to be. I think they are. I think they're still 1.75s. But again, just make it even 2 liters. Give us a 2-liter bottle. They do it with soda. You got 2-liter soda bottles. Why not 2-liter bottles of rum? Firewood guy. No. I know my limits. That's what happens. I spent many years finding out what those limits were. I'll give you that. But no, it's moderation. Enjoy in moderation. Larry and Robin, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. I think it's hot down there, so stay cool. I know somebody asked a little bit ago. Every time you buy a bottle of rum, the captain gets 1/4 of it. That's probably true. Somebody asked, I think somebody was saying, how much wood do I process a year? And I have no idea. Canadians are well versed in measuring in imperial and metric. Yes, indeed, you are. And all the way from West Virginia, everybody say hello to Jessica Palin. Checking in from WV. How's everything going? Are you prepared to spend $35K on a Kindlet Pro to make mini firewood the easy way? Oak Farm Firewood UK. Yeah, I was tuning into Oak Farm Firewood. He was live this afternoon. I tuned in for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. He's got the whole automated setup. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. That's a lot of mini firewood. But something like that would make a lot of mini firewood. Oh boy. The firewood guy. What was it a few weeks ago? Walnut and locust. Now we've moved on to mulberry. Are you serious? Kyle Lewis, the man with the plan. Any wood that burns can be a good firewood, if that is the only wood you have. You know, that's if all that you have is mulberry, that's going to be your best firewood. Are Mom and the boys in here? Mom and the boys. My mom was looking for you guys at the frenzy. Oh, the rabbits. We've had rabbits all over the yard, and we just planted yesterday a bunch of pumpkins, and I'm worried that they're going to start chewing them off once they start to sprout. So we're going to have to do some rabbit control over here as well. It's really weird because I think it was 2 or 3 years ago we had a couple of rabbits, and like last year I don't remember seeing hardly any, and this year they are everywhere. I mean everywhere. Just the rabbits all over. It's almost as if they've been mating like rabbits. Oh, you were there, but at the very end. All right, then you may have missed them. Yeah, they. I forget what time they took off. In the 90s, I was doing 100 cord a year. Holy crap. It's hard for me to, I guess, judge and gauge how many cords I'm doing just because, you know, when you're selling, it's easy. Well, if you keep track of your sales, if you're selling like by the cord or the third of a cord. But what I burn each year varies. So 10, 12 cord a year in the boiler, and then I don't even know how many possible cords I burn in the fire pit. And then as far as what I sell, it's tough to calculate just because bundles and then the loose stacks. I don't know. I sell anywhere between. I know. I sell. The amount I sell is not enough. It's always not enough. How much do you have? Not enough. How much do you sell? Not enough. Hey, the home dad. Good evening down in Atlanta, Georgia. If you haven't checked out the home dad, go over. He actually was burning some back 40 mini firewood in a little tabletop fire pit demonstration. And actually melted the table. And mini firewood's burning hot. So yeah, if you go over and check him out, he's done a whole bunch of mini tabletop fire pit videos. Thanks for stopping by Friday Night Live. The home dad. Club Dora. Outdoors and Firewood. Was at the Frenzy. Good talking with you. Getting you some stickers for the Blades of Glory. Happy Canada Day. Is today Canada Day? I feel like Canada Day happens like multiple times a year. I thought Canada Day was like sometime around Thanksgiving or something. Maybe that's something else. Hey, Ben. No problem. Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck. Mystery Gardener. This is an interesting thing about the pool. On Tuesday, it was 82 degrees, the water. And today, because we've had a couple days now rain and it was kind of cool off, the temperature is back down to 70. I know, 70, 72 or 74. I don't know. It's cool. The water's cooled way off. But yeah, the pool is great. I added something this year to the maintenance routine that has made an unbelievably huge difference. I should bring that thing up here. Maybe next week I'll show it. It has been the missing link to keeping the water like nice and clean. So I'll have that out there next week, maybe, if we're outside. All right, I'm behind. But we have a super chat. Another coin came down. Oh my goodness. From Jessica, who's got her mini wood burning and drinking a local favorite, Big Timber Country Roads. Well, thank you very much, and hope you're enjoying the mini firewood burning down there in West Virginia. Cheers. All right, I got to get back to these questions. Something about Canada Day I saw fly by. Canada Day is July 1st. All right, well, I know there's something else. You guys have like all kinds of Canadian holidays that are just like, it seems like they're just called Canada Day. How are you marketing your small firewood? Website, Amazon. I am not on Amazon. I'm not on Etsy. Just through my website. For right now. And I just am doing that because Amazon and Etsy and all those places, they want so much money in fees. Like you got to pay to post, you got to pay to sell, you got to pay to ship, everything is dum 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 dum. So right now it's just through my socials and just on my own website. July 1st is Canada Day. Canadian Day. Canadian Thanksgiving is the same weekend as Bunyan. All right. Well, just seems like there's a lot. Seems like you guys up there have a lot of holidays. That's all I'm saying. All right. What? Now we're getting Canadian Thanksgiving is the same as Columbus Day. Canada Day is July 1st. Well, what the heck was what is it that I thought Canadian Thanksgiving is typically the same weekend as Bunyan. That's October. Do you Canadians even know your holidays? Canadian Thanksgiving is the same weekend as Bunyan, which is October. But then we have Canadian Thanksgiving is the same as Columbus Day. And is that in October? I thought that's in the spring. I don't know. Maybe I don't know my holidays. I don't know. It ain't easy either. TOA, it ain't easy. Oh, I'm gonna have some small wood at Bunyan. I'm gonna have some small wood. I'm gonna have some racks. I will not have the mannequin there, but well, I'm hoping to. So yes, Shibe is here, and I know where you are, Shibe. But yes, I'm inside again. Inside because at 5 o'clock I went outside. The radar was clear, and it wasn't supposed to rain until like 9. So I went outside, and it was raining. Even though it's rained all evening, off and on, misting, just crappy. Mystery Gardener, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you as always. Yeah, it's late over there. Well, it's early in the morning. Got to be up in 3 hours. Well, have a good night. What's left of it. And enjoy the weekend. I don't even know if you can call that confused. That was... And I only seen clips on TikTok today. Boxing Day. That's a holiday in Canada? Really? Hey, and there's Dave giving a woo like he was last week. Well, his first couple woos were a little I don't know, not quite, didn't have the oomph in them. But how you doing, Dave? Good to see you. All right, let's bring out the Feel Good Firewood dropping a coin. We finally uploaded our intro video we shot last fall for our YouTube channel. There you go. Well, let's go check it out. As soon as this is over. Feel Good Firewood, thank you very much. Cheers. No, we don't have a Boxing Day. What? I don't even know of any Canadian boxers. Why would you have a Boxing Day? Okay. Yeah, all these holidays. We are... There we go. See, Shibe, if you would have been at the Frenzy, you could have helped Dave out with the woos. That would have been, although Shibe will tell you that he does not even have the loudest woo of the woos. There's a man, Kenny Carlson, I think is the king of the woos. He is the Ric Flair of the Woodhounds. We also have wrestling. Oh. Oh my. Shibe is here, and Shibe is dropping. He's dropping them. Sam, take his phone. Shibe, cheers. Thank you very much. Oh, and there's another one. I didn't even think, yeah. If anything, I would think that they would have like hockey day or something. All right, Sam, take the phone. Take the phone. I got a refill now, Shibe. My goodness. So... Whoa. Shibe, you need to... Hockey night in Canada is every Saturday. Mom and the boys, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy the weekend. All right, I've got a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raise them up, everyone. Ooh, this is overflowing. Shibe, thank you very much. Cheers. Whew. I put a few extra milliliters in that one. A few too many milliliters of mix. That is a little strong. Whew. Boxing Day is repacking Christmas decorations. The rich used to box up the entire extra food after Christmas. Oh. Yeah, that's what, if anything, I would think that you Canadians would have like National A Day. Eh? Eh? Don't you have a National A Day? Eh? All right. We'll bring the ladies out. Is this music too loud? It shouldn't be. Shibe says, that's why I'm here, to make sure you actually drink. Woo! Cheers. Boxing Day. National or Canada Day, not Boxing Day. Boxing Day is Christmas. It's Canadian Day. Happy Canadian Day. Canada. How was it that Shibe the one time was saying, I think Canada. Oh, Rhodey. I like those crossed axes. Do you like summer or winter better? Actually, fall. Fall is my favorite. Summer, I don't like the extreme heat, and I don't like the cold. Extreme cold. I don't mind, that's why I like the fall. If I had to pick, it would probably be winter over summer. I find it's easier to be outside doing stuff and stay warm than it is to be outside doing stuff and stay cool. So that's kind of my philosophy there. Like, you can go out in the woodyard and work, and it's easier to stay warm if it's cold out instead of trying to stay cool. Because when it's hot out, it's just, feel like doing anything. Just sitting and watching the wood season. This is good to hear, Sam Squanch. Squanch? Is that like Sasquatch? Sam Squatch? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But that's good to hear. That's what we generally try to have a little fun. And, one of my goals over here on my sheet is just to make somebody enjoy their evening. Put a smile on your face and have a laugh. Less bugs in the winter. Yes, that's another good point. Although I don't know if you guys have experienced this or not, but I find when I'm running the splitter, I'm not bothered by bugs or like flies, mosquitoes. If I don't have it running though, then I am. It's almost like the noise, the vibrations of the engine in the air, like keep the bugs away. Maybe, I don't know. I just know when I'm running the splitter, I hardly ever notice any mosquitoes or anything around me. There he is. Ron Brooks is here. Good evening. The Adirondack Woodsman said hello to everyone for you earlier in the live stream, but I'm glad you could make it. Wisconsin has a cheese day. Any day that ends in Y. No, that's beer and cheese day. Jeremy Dirksen, since the heat wave is passing. Yes, I have noticed fewer ticks on the dogs. Yeah, that's the other thing about summer. The ticks. I do not like the ticks. But yeah, they have kind of seemed to ease off. Tony Woods. Yeah, they hate smoke, but it's just something about when I'm running the end, like the splitters, keeps them away. Joe, father of Lawrence and not Lawrence, down here in Louisiana. Who? down in Baton Rouge. Split wood around sundown or just before sunup. That's that is a good plan. That's what I try to do, or I used to do before I had the carport up, because in the morning it would be like, it would take about around 10 o'clock in the morning, the sun would be up over the trees and shining down. And then in the afternoon, if you waited till about 4 o'clock, the sun would be going down on the other side of the woodyard. So it was like, that gap in the middle, that's when you just didn't do anything. But now with the carport, I've got shade, shelter all day long. And there is Whiskey River. It was great meeting you as well. Whiskey River here. And I don't have them up here, but I gotta show you guys. You'll see in an upcoming video. He gifted me something pretty dang cool at the Frenzy. I gotta try to make it up there in August. Let me know again whenever you're planning to do that. I think it was open house or something. Mount Tammany Ridge, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. The Minnesota youngster, the ticks haven't been too bad this year. They were early on, but now, yeah, they've kind of died down. Did we just get a bomb? We did. I'm going to quick answer this. My first splitter was the old Wolf Ridge. That was my, and then down on the farm, Woodhound Senior had I think it's the Yard Works splitter. I always get those names messed up. All right, we're bringing them out. The ladies are swinging. It's the overtime bomb. Oh, the bomb for overtime from Mr. Scheib. Thank you very much. Cheers. Hey, WD-30 is here. All right. Good to see you, Will. Oh my goodness, I'm way behind. I'm scrolling the wrong way. All right, there we go. Whiskey River. Every time I say that, I just want to sing the Willie Nelson song. Whiskey River. But yeah, I finally have something now, thanks to Whiskey River, that many of you have said I needed. Or actually, many of you said that Amanda has needed for moving around rounds of wood. But I think I'm going to end up using it more, because she doesn't like using, she just likes using her glutes. What? WD-30? Really? Oh my goodness, what are you having? Man, you've had a busy 29 days then. What are you gonna start off with? Hopefully something easy. Don't just go full bang on into the whiskey or the. Is that what you drink? Something. Club Dora. Have a good weekend. Keep sending. Don't send any more rain over. Just send the nice, cool, like mid-70s, breezy wood or. Yes, I did. I did say that. Hang on. Let me move. If you haven't seen the mini firewood racks, they are now available online. Back40firewood.com online store. She needs to work on her glutes. But I will give you a guess. She has a name, and she's got one heck of a story of how she came to be. In fact, I don't even know if we have time for this story. Let me see if I can. This will be a good shot for the thumbnail. Jeez. Pull these things up. She doesn't even know how to wear her pants. Anyway, maybe that's a better profile. I'll give you a hint. Resident Evil. Evil. If you've seen or played the Resident Evil video games or movies, you might know. But she is actually, God, how? I'm trying to think. We might need Woodyard Sr. to confirm this. What year she showed up on the farm? I want to say it's been, I don't even know. It's been a long time. But she showed up down on the farm alongside the road in the ditch with their feet up in the air. My cousins played a prank on Woodhound Sr. and my mom and put her out in the ditch with her, like she didn't have the yoga pants on. She was just bare ass naked. Feet sticking up in the air out in front of the house. And I don't even know when it was. It was a long time ago. But my cousins were a couple pranksters like that. So Woodhound Sr. took her and put her in one of the sheds and just like, tossed her back in the corner. And then I was down there and I saw her. I was like, what the heck is that? So then he told me the story, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to take that and do something with it. So originally, this was a plant stand. So I had a plant sitting on top of that. But I took her, cleaned her up, gave her a fresh coat of paint. And originally, she only had on just a pair of panties when she was a plant stand. Now she's evolved into the yoga pants. But has anybody guessed? Let me just see. Trying to see if anyone made any. No, Margarita. No, not. Hey, Minnesota youngster. Have a good weekend. Ken's Cuts. Good to hear that arrived. You're very welcome. I thought that would go good with your new machine, so I sent that out there. So her name is Veronica. She has always been, from the moment she became a plant stand, she was named Veronica. And yeah, she evolved into now wearing yoga pants. But yeah, it was a long she's been around a long time. She's been in the family for many years. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, she started out showing up in the ditch alongside the road down on the farm. And from there, she went into the machine shed for many years, just back in the corner. And then I found her and brought her back to life. She looked good as a plant stand, because I had like this I forget what it was, but it was kind of like hanging down over the sides, and it was very nice. And now she's just she serves many purposes. She's got, every now and then we do have a plant on top of her. I had her out in the Woodyard as a drink holder the other day to put my Gatorade on top of. Yes, it's kind of the same thing. It's not quite just the one leg, the leg lamp, but this is the whole bottom half. But yeah, her name is Veronica. And now she gets to hold the mini firewood. Wait. Just like that. Well, she's a little short, but she's not quite tall enough to fully display the mini firewood rack, but oh, and there we just, what the? How does Resident Evil play in this? In Resident Evil, I believe one of the Veronica is something. I forget what Veronica is, but Veronica is in the name Veronica. I heard from Resident Evil. I forget what it was though. I don't know if that was like, I don't know. Somebody will know. Maybe, maybe not. Anyhow, Shibe is dropping another flipping bomb. Elvis Costello Veronica. Cheers, Shibe. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to refill for overtime. What's the best chainsaw for small yard jobs? A small chainsaw. I would look at a battery powered one. Or a top handle. Depends on how big of trees you're cutting up. If you're just cutting up branches and stuff, you can get like these little handheld saws. Also from Archie Comic. Really? I don't know that. Oh, WD-30. Bacardi. What? Bacardi rum? Hold on here. There is only one rum you should be drinking. But if not the captain, I suppose I'll let you slip by with Bacardi. WD-30. Shouldn't be a surprise, though. You do run a Husky. Not surprised at all that you're settling for Bacardi. All right, I gotta get caught up. Not only did I run a 500i, I also got to run a clone saw running on alcohol. Ooh. Well, that's just a waste. You can't be running your saws on alcohol. There is far better uses than running saws. Oh, Resident Evil code name Veronica. There you go. The Veronica virus. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I just remember there was a video game. I was playing the Resident Evil video games, and there was something with Veronica, and that name just stuck in my mind. No crying about the Husky. The Square Acre DIY from Idaho. The Idaho Panhandle. What the heck? Hey, Jared, don't be picturing my Littlewood anywhere. Just get that out of your mind. Oh, I forgot. We are past 9 o'clock, so I think I'm able to do this since it's now we're in the 9 o'clock hour. I forgot that I am going to be adding to the lineup. I showed a couple people this at the Frenzy. Hang on, we just got another bomb coming down from one of the new owners of a mini firewood rack, Sushi Man Sam. I love my mini wood and stand. Woo! Cheers. Thank you very much, Sam. All right. But not only can you get back 40 mini firewood. I also have a few, and the stock is limited because these things they're one of a kind. They are not readily available very often, but I also have available soon, coming soon, Back 40 mini morning wood, or Back 40 mini evening wood, whichever way you want to have it. Evening wood or morning wood. Mini morning wood. But yeah, so stay tuned. Limited supplies. And like I said, each one of those is a one of one. You're not going to duplicate these. Chris Foltz, how are you doing? Good evening. Jared, yeah, that's right. We won't be live again until after the 4th. So have a good 4th of July. Mini splits. Yeah, I've got a few of these. Like I said, they are very limited in supply. And I'm only selling them individually. Joe, the father of Lawrence and not Lawrence. You should write a mini wood book named The Little Wood That Could. That's not a bad idea. A tabletop book about mini wood. The Little Wood That Could. All right, what are we at here? We are... I keep hearing... The mini morning wood will possibly, maybe, it's like I said, these are hard to come by. They don't happen very often. But the morning wood, it will be available soon. I've got where is that one? I got a piece of maple morning wood. Actually, wait, this is the way to look at that. Maple morning wood right here. Stands up for the job. I don't know if The Little Wood That Could would necessarily be a children's book, Jared. I don't know if I would be able to write that. I would definitely need a ghostwriter for that. But Mark, if you are interested, I will possibly have an autographed version. That's what I should get laser engraved. Oh, yes. I might have to do that. All right, we are. We are not. WD30 Adventures. Have a great night, weekend, all. God bless America and yeehaw! Let's go, America. WD30. Thank you very much. Cheers, my friend. Glad you are able to kick back and have a cold one in your hand. Yes, have a good weekend. I think that's going to do it. We are at 9:15. 10:15 for all you Eastern time zone people. So that's getting pretty late for some of you. Well past your bedtime. Although it is Friday night, you know. What do we got in here? A combined audience of 140. Yeah, and I gotta go take care of a few things. Oh, I gotta take care of this itch I got back here first. All right, so I think that is gonna do it. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the 4th of July next week. Some of you will probably have, all week off. I do not. And I have to work Friday. But it'll still be a good week. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Moderators, thanks for being here, keeping things in line. And all of you super chatters dropping the coins in the cup. Greatly appreciate that. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the 4th. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoe, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Been a real bad boy. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the